Things are often not what they appear. This session, for instance, it will be portrayed as the latest expression of the vibrant democratic system of shared governance for which Berkeley was once known. Far from it, this session is a last-minute hurried afterthought by a leadership caught asleep at the wheel. A session convened only because of the rising outrage and opposition to the presence of British Petroleum on our campus. What would certainly come out of the BP-Berkeley facilities would be a large number of genetically altered, reproducing, living organisms to be released in the public environment. In Berkeley, in the Midwest, and around the world. Genetically modified or GMO, grasses, trees, algae, bacteria, viruses destined for international large-scale release in the public environment. These organisms do not represent science. If anything, they may represent our failure as scientists to assume the deep inadequacies of our understanding about living organisms and the ecology of our planet. Cognizant of this reality, BP-Berkeley proponents would wish to rename everything in their trade to give it a fresh face of novelty. In the BP-Berkeley spirit, I would suggest we rename science what used to be called magic in my childhood, addressing a question by drawing a cloak of confusion and secrecy over it. Do we need a solution to the crazed consumerism binge of the short 2 centuries we have spent burning our fossil fuel accounts? Certainly, if we do not find it soon, the solution itself may come and get us, and we may not like it. But does the BP-Berkeley proposal address any of the questions necessary to find that solution? I believe not. The evidence keeps coming in about the inadequacy and dangerous nature of the proposal, but we cannot afford to even see or acknowledge it, even before signing the contract, for fear of scaring the money away. If we sign the contract, can anyone seriously imagine that Berkeley would be in a position to undertake significant research to show the problems with the BP strategy? Can anyone believe that after signing the contract we could be working on alternatives that do not involve patents, immoral profit margins, economies of scale and command and control governance? After signing the contract with BP, will anyone ever believe our objectivity and advice as we move into the most difficult part, out of the social and environmental decomposition that we live in? But things are often not what they appear. There are other names. This agreement, which many fear as an unacceptable private-public partnership, is very much a private-private partnership. Berkeley is nothing but a business partner with these corporations, professors, entrepreneurs, and students, simply cheap labor, paying high fees for the privilege of giving their work to the right corporation.
You've already had 10.
Okay. I will read this outside for anybody who is interested. I'll just read it in public since this seems to be too constrained. Thank you.